Welcome back to our channel and our Cross Canada tour. This is episode 92. After a restless night at our campground, we left rather early in the morning and made our way into Nackawic, New Brunswick. We biked past the main park and made our way over to the Big X to take a photo. Leaving Nackawic, we approached the city limits of Fredrickton, New Brunswick, and we heard a car honk the horn at us while we were passing by. It was Janet and Hector, who had just finished their Cross Canada tour on bike the week before. They decided to find us on the highway before we could make it to their place for a visit. After finding a suitable place to pull over, we biked up to the rest stop where we were warmly greeted with chairs, cold drinks, and food. We can't thank Janet and Hector enough for their love, hospitality, and friendship. Part of what makes a self-support bike tour successful is all the help you receive from family and friends. Janet and Hector have treated us like family, and we are so very thankful for them reaching out to us a few years ago. After our visit and feast on the highway, we planned to bike into Fredrickton and stay the night. On the following day, the goal was to bike some 200 kilometers in order to visit with Janet and Hector. Since we had been biking to the wind for the last 10 days, we thought 200 kilometers was a bit optimistic. But, once again, the wind would determine how far we would be able to travel. For now, enjoy the episode.
Yeah, we're just leaving our campsite. No shower. But it was a campsite. Oh shoot, my chain is off. Okay. Well, we're just leaving here, so we're done. Alright, we left our campsite now. It's still windy. And we're going to be biking into the wind again today. Ideally, we'd like to do at least 125 today, but after doing that yesterday, I'm not too sure if that's possible, especially with the wind and perhaps even the elevation. So we're just going to see how far we get today and go from there. You can hear the wind, you can see the wind on the trees. It is what it is. And just like that, there it is. The Big Axe. coming into a new county. Yeah. Central York Rural Community. Oh yeah. I think this area got a bit of rain. Lower Queensbury. Alright, leaving the provincial park. We just had lunch here. It was good and filled up our water bottles. We're back on the road heading to Fredrickton. Hello. What are you doing out here?
Well, meeting you guys.
I guess we did it for you, and you're doing that for us.
Only we've been driving on we don't know where.
Well, first of all, congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's amazing that you finished.
It's a week today that we got home.
Is that right? Wow, wow.
We're
Yeah.
just gonna drive a little bit here. There'll be a place so we can pull out.
Sure. Is there a place? Oh. City limits. Fredrickton. Whew. It's pretty good.
After biking a little further, Janet and Hector prepared a feast for us on the side of the highway. Thank you so very much.
Right, we're on this bike path leading into Fredrickton, capital of New Brunswick. It's following Highway 105. Met up with Janet and Hector. Wow, it was so good to see them. They took a bit of our gear, and we're gonna call it a day here pretty soon once we get to Fredrickton, and then we're gonna try to make it as far as possible tomorrow, and then go from there. Yeah. Right on, New Brunswick's capital city. Woo! Go right in the underneath it.
Hold on a second, I gotta get a photo of it real quick. Myself, because it is the capital.
Here we are, son.
Sir.
Awesome. Wow, it's good to be here. The capital of New Brunswick.
Man.
On our bikes. Wow. Here in Fredrickton. Some people are boating and fishing.
beautiful. Very peaceful. At one time that was a bridge. Obviously there's more on that side than this. I think that's the older, like the downtown. And this side's more like, yeah. See another I gotta go back to the other one. Yeah, we'll sit right here. Hotel is down that way. Bumpy here. Jack the rat has now become the pizza delivery man. And our motel is just up here. Thank you so much, Janet and Hector. God bless you.